Hi guys, it's your boy Paul, and today I'm going to be showing the stocks I'm excited to invest in this 2026 and why I think they are worth your attention. So if you are someone who is looking to grow your money smartly this year, then make sure to stay tuned because I'll break it down all in simple terms. And before we continue, make sure to subscribe to my channel, for more future videos. But before I dive into the stocks, I want to make this clear. Alright, I'm not giving you any financial advice. You need to also do your own research, but I'm showing you what I see when I look at a company and why I decide to invest. Alright, so let's get started. Now, the section one is how to choose stocks. So what I do is that whenever I look at the stock, I check few things about the stock. The first thing I will check is their financial health. I mean, are they making money consistently? Like, do they actually make money consistently? All right, do they have more assets than debt? All right, the next one is their growth potential. All right, are their profits increasing like every year, like from year after year? Another one is management and trust. Who runs the companies? Are they experienced? And the other thing I also look out for is industry and trends. So is the company in a sector that is growing, especially in 2026, all right, this year 2026. For example, I actually take a time to look at Abbey Mortgage Bank and Honeywell Flour Mills. So what I did was that I checked their reports and their profiles, profits, assets, and also their growth trend. So the first thing I'm going to break down, Abbey Bank first of all. So Abbey Bank, they have over 165 billion naira in total assets. So it means the bank owns a lot of valuable, things. So their equity is about 11 billion naira, which is the money shareholders own. So it's growing every year. So they made a profit of 2.9 billion naira in retained earnings. This money is saved for future growth. So they actually made this money in 2025. So this tells me the bank is stable, growing, and has money to handle risk. So since they have such an amount of money, it means that they have money to handle risk. So that's why I'm considering investing here. All right. So the next one I'm going to break down is Honeywell Flour Mills. Now, Honeywell Flour Mills, they are a very, very big, food company. All right, that make flours, pasta products, noodles. So people always need, this kind of products. All right, people always need this kind of products. So even though revenue dropped slightly this year, they still made a profit of about 6 billion naira this year, which is actually massive. All right, so their cash and their assets are very strong, which means they keep operating, smoothly. So I call this a classic consumer staple stock. All right, safe for long-term growth. All right, the next section is my personal investing plan. So I'm going to be telling you exactly how I plan to invest. All right, so I'm splitting my money. Some is going to be in stable banks like Abbey for safety, and some in companies like Honeywell for steady growth. So that way I balance risk and reward. All right, so that's the stock I plan watching and investing in 2026. All right, please remember always to check the numbers, the growth, and the company story before you even invest any money. So what I will do, I will share updates as I buy. So make sure to stay tuned and remember to subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much, and I will see you again in the next video.